start my sentences with so anymore, according to Carmichael. You know what? Carmichael and I were invited to New York to be at the launch party for Madden 2018. I'm assuming it's the end of 2017. Yeah, sounds about right. So we're gonna go to the launch party for Madden 2018, play some football, visit New York, meet Sean Duras again for the 100th time. Maybe we can convince Sean to introduce us to Casey Neistat.
Basically, we're working on this feature film. We got a script that's chugging along. And at this point, we're trying to project out and figure out, okay, if this script is done in 5 weeks, maybe 8 weeks, what do we do after that? What stuff do we need to start getting together now so that in 8 weeks' time, we can send out information to other producers and other parties to start getting money and people and other things attached to the project. Whereas in the TV world, web series world, you pitch a concept, someone buys it, and then you develop it. In the movie world, you do all the developmental work
for free.
And then someone comes along and is like, I like that. I'll pay for that. So that's just the way that it is. That's what we're working on figuring out here.
2 locations. It's got a, no joke, at its core, this is going to be a scary movie.
Yeah.
And I think that's the biggest thing that we should remember going through this, because let's be honest, the feature film world is pretty messy right now. It's like a crumbling sandcastle. And the only movies that are low budget and popular are scary movies.
And especially with our track record of having never produced a theatrical feature before, it would be unlikely that somebody would come along and want to both finance it and pay for distribution at the upfront.
Yeah.
Most likely, we'll just get financing, and then we'll have to figure out distribution after it's made. It's probably better to think about this in bite sizes. First, we bite-size the development, then we bite-size production and creation of the piece, and the post-production, and all the things that go into producing it, and then we bite-size distribution.
Is everybody cool with the goal of going theatrical for this?
Yeah, I think that's a great goal.
So a car got hit and run here, sideswiped in the middle of the street in front of our bus.
Broke it down. I told the car when I turned around. Can you help pushing the car?
You want us to push the car over there? Hey, if you throw the car in neutral, we can push you over there. Let's get you out of the road. Just throw it in neutral, we'll roll it. He doesn't want us to move the car. I was like telling the guy, like, here, we'll just push it out of the way. And he's like, no. Life's an adventure when this stuff happens. Where are we going? How close are we? Way further south of our destination. Yeah, we went the wrong way. Here, Ivy and I are gonna take a selfie with a broken down bus in the background. All right, let's get back in here.
Maybe he's trying to squeeze you between the other line, because I can't be close here. I gotta take 2 lines right in the middle to turn around, right? He was too close and trying to squeeze it to the, to get in front of them.
Yeah, it's gotta be. He smashed into that guy's car.
Can we give you the number of the precinct? Yes. Give us a call and
Yes, definitely. Sam, what's your thought on the traditional film crew versus doing something a little more custom corridor style?
That's a good question.
How do we want to do directing on this piece?
I need to join the camera union.
Don't start doing everything new the moment you start this project. Do what you know.
What I know is I direct and I shoot at the same time.
Obviously, you both are going to want director credit. So who's directing the actors and in what scene, and if you're going to break that up, if you're going to decide that that's one person's job. Storyboards are a good idea. We should do those, especially for very important scenes.
It has to be comprehensive, what the plan is going to be.
Sure.
For example, let's say there was a scene tomorrow that was a really cool scene, and I was like, damn, it's going to be a sick scene, and somehow you're doing it. We cannot go into that day without a comprehensive plan of what the shots are going to be, how it's going to feel, and all that stuff to a point where both you and I are almost on the same page, where it almost doesn't even matter who's on set anymore, because everyone is so on the same page of exactly how things are going down, and we're all like, let's do this.
So what that requires in practice is you need a lot more time during photography. For every one day that you think you need photography,
need
you
two.
should plan 2.
Yeah,
you know?
having 2 directors doubles the amount of time it takes to shoot stuff.
Because it will require that time. You'll be like, we only got in 2 minutes yesterday because...
The problem is when
you know?
shooting with a crew of 40, you don't have time. And a film set is all about hitting that ground.
Well,
and
we
going
need to.
fast.
This whole project is tailored to your guys' strengths. So let's not tailor a crew against your strengths.
The PUBG shoot was part of this too. I've really been thinking about how we got into YouTube and we're doing this stuff and we're saying like we don't need to shoot like traditional film sets because we can do things that traditional film sets can't. While certainly most of our work is not of the caliber of a film, we still pulled in a lot of people and they watch our stuff and we had a certain spark. We have a certain spark to our work. And that's where, after now having worked with traditional film crews and having done our own thing, I'm really starting to realize that if we try to just, when we get up to the level of shooting a movie, if we try to just simply stop doing what we're doing and doing it the traditional way when we get to a movie, then we're not going to make anything good.
Yeah.
I love sports.
We're on the field! Alright, I gotta talk really loud because the music here is bumping. Here we are at the launch party for Madden 18, 2K18, 2018. 1, I'm going to try to get Ivy to score a touchdown. 2, I'm going to try to hang out with Sean Duras to the max. 3, we're going to try to get Carmichael, Casey Neistat's signature. Casey Neistat's on the top of this game. He's one of the most respected vloggers out there. Carmichael looks up to him. I mean, heck, I look up to him. But here we are, we're gonna play football first. Whoa, it's a touchscreen. Whoa! Whoa!
Got it! Go, 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 go!
This is really cool.
And push it, push it!
Don't pass it! Oh, you missed! The Patriots lost the Super Bowl because of you, Ivy. There you go, there you go. Oh, yeah, good job.
Over here!
Did it!
Here's what's going down. We are putting together the ultimate football team tonight.
What's going on?
Peter McKinnon, Sean Duras, Nico, ultimate football team, just like dabs and victory dances and touchdowns.
You got a dab as a cameraman?
Man with the Vikings jersey, after my own heart.
I love Vikings.
Packers fan.
I'm a Packers fan.
Sean, are you nervous?
Not nervous at all. I was born for this.
Oh, cool.
Takes me back to my high school days. They called me Helmet Hank. They used to call me Shoulder Pad Sean Duras. Shoulders.
Shoulders. Sean Duras and I are about to go up and play a Madden 18 tournament here. He's going to be the quarterback because he won the rock, paper, scissors contest. I'm going to be the guy who gets to catch the
going
ball.
quarterback.
But you know what?
QB.
Quarterback's important, but I'm going to be the one who scores the touchdowns. I'm the guy who gets to dance in the end zone.
Hey, let's crush them.
Ladies and gentlemen, so let's give it up for Team 1. Let's introduce Peter McKinnon,
I had no idea there was going to be like a legit crowd watching us play.
Sean Duras, and Sam and Nico.
This just got real.
Come on!
Come on, crowd. Team touchdown.
Oh, yeah, it's about to go down.
Yo, coach, what's the play going to be, coach?
Now will cost you about 5 yards as you get this holding back.
See, we'll do a cover 2 hard flat.
I'm green, and you're wet. The thing to handle, now Brady.
Let's go!
He's fourth down on drive.
We're doing blitz. Try to get free.
Push this yard line. About the 42.
You know, we have to preserve and hold on to what our strengths are and just step up our game even more to the point where we're executing at a higher level, but still the way we do it. But yeah, we need to think a little bit about, and we don't have to come up with an answer today, but we need to think a little bit about how we want to direct this, because it needs to be how we direct other things. It can't be a completely new system. We don't do storyboards.
I know,
we can do some
but the thing
storyboards.
is
You
that-
need to do something.
But what we do,
we're going to need to do some.
We're going to do stuff, but like,
But we
what,
don't storyboard everything. We're not going to do what they did for The Matrix. They made a comic book for the entire movie.
can't just be in the head of one person. It needs to be in the head of as many people as possible, as clear as possible. And so, once again, storyboards will be a thing that we'll need to do naturally for this piece. Should we put his pants on today, or can we just shoot the top half? Very important stuff that will save people hours and hours of time, and the storyboard is the only way that people will understand.
Yes, storyboards
What-
make
like-
complete sense for the sequences that require them. But like I mentioned, we have to stay true to how we work.
One thing that we
Specifically for
have been
things.
doing since Assassin's Creed 3, planning additional time, not just in the 2 days where we're actually plan on shooting something that it was originally scoped as one, but a third day on certain days to actually go and video board with the actors
Super
and
useful.
like actually sit there and walk through and talk about the scene and do that with the art director and do that with the director of photography and like be able to, especially going into big scene changes, you know.
Yeah.
One thing that we've never done so far, but we should definitely do. It's just that though, which is when you are dealing with big location changes or doing with anything that is more than simply two people talking at each other, like literally just going, all right, we are in production, but literally Monday is now a planning day.
Yeah.
Where everyone just literally, we go to the location, we go through the scenes that will be shot that week.
Totally.
Bring everyone back onto the same page again so no one's being caught off guard.
Is in the YouTube environment, having no costs when you're going into shooting a video and having the attitude of like, well, we tried this today, so it didn't work, so we're going to come back the next day and we're going to try this, has really, really helped videos.
Yeah.
And I would implement that here.
I think building the shoot for time and giving time is our greatest resource.
Like, producer needs to be able to do that and build that into the costs, basically.
Let's say there's 3 locations. That basically adds 9 days onto the filming schedule. We are in production. Each location has its own planning day. It has its own video board day for anything that needs to be comprehensive. And it's also got its pickup day.
A pre-light.
Oh yeah.
Find out if Sam and Nico make the beast. Tune in next year.
You win some, you lose some. And we're like, oh my god,
The
there's
thing
like...
is, they only introduced your side. They didn't introduce the people
Yeah.
who were playing, so
There's
it's
like-
really awkward.
You know-
I mean, hey, A forever.
I did get that juke, and all I'm saying is on our gaming channel Node, we're known for some sick jukes.
Like, we all know that, like, if you had more time to prep, you would have, like, downloaded the whole thing.
We all know.
We all know.
One last thing to do. We still have not yet gotten Carmichael a Casey Neistat autograph. Sorry, Casey, I mispronounced her last name. I don't even know if you watch these vlogs, Casey. I'm talking directly to Casey. I know there's thousands of other people watching this. But hey, what's up, Casey? How are things going? Yeah? That's cool.
Hey, Casey.
Leave a comment in the description below. Thanks. So I was given this mysterious slip of paper. It says, at midnight, come back to the desk to claim your box. Let's find out what's in it. Get a better one.
Thank you.
What? What is going on? He's leaving right now. I did not expect that.
Yeah, let me, so...
Wait, is this real? I'm super hyped on
One
this.
for you and then one for a giveaway or for whoever you want.
Okay.
I came too. I came too. Xbox is like plural. Xbox.
There you go.
What is going on right now? I should carry one for safety.
No.
Gangsta.
Everybody else. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have a good night, guys.
Enjoy, man. Take care, guys.
Thank you for coming. Yeah, you guys do great work. Keep it on. Awesome. Hey, keep it on. Such a surprise. How am I gonna get this home? Really, how am I gonna get this home? This is so inconvenient.
Yeah, we literally can't bring this home. How am I gonna get this home? Is it an Xbox Scorpion? This is like. This is an Xbox Scorpion.
Yeah.
So if you think Carmichael deserves a second Xbox, leave a comment below.
A second. Or if you want a giveaway.
Or if you want it, also leave a comment below.
So wait, everyone's gonna compete against me?
Yeah, it's either Carmichael gets it or maybe somebody else.
But how are we gonna get these home?
I don't know.